mga constituents, tayo po ay nagbabalik sa panibagong episode ng
Dog Show Divas!
Ano ang ating theme song for this episode?
Our theme song for this episode is Bop to the Top.
Bop to the top. Because we are power tops.
Sometimes. It depends.
MWF ako eh.
Ako, TTHS.
So
Yes.
pag Sunday, ano tayo?
Side.
Correct.
Because S means side.
Okay.
Okay.
Speaking of, oh my God, hindi ko pala napopost to. So, yung nanay ko, nanonood siya ng podcast, tuwang-tuwa siya. Nagsabi siya, Bausi, ano yung botomesa?
Mrs. Rufo, just to let you know, the meaning of botomesa po is the bottomless iced tea.
Yes,
Is
correct.
naka-place sa lamesa. That
Correct.
is why it's called botomesa.
So, Nay, you heard it here first. Consider yourself educated.
Yes. Educated. How are you?
I'm good. I mean, so we are of course, people don't know when we record it, but we are recording this 2 weeks, around 2 to 3 weeks before it drops.
Correct.
Buong linggo tayo magkasama.
Correct.
Galing tayo sa 2 racket kahapon.
Oo. Sana hindi ka nagsasawa sa face ko.
Hindi naman ako nagsasawa sa face mo. Sana hindi ka na nagsasawa sa aking pagiging, I mean, you know me.
I know you. I know you for a long time. Hindi ako magsasawa sa iyo.
Kahapon meron tayong racket.
Correct.
Yung una nating racket. So, hindi na natin sabihin. So, I think they wrote, so meron silang idea for a video. They wrote it a certain way.
Okay.
Na parang I think they wanted us to go up against each other, right? May pointing system sila.
Correct.
And then ni-revise namin. Sabi namin, actually guys, dapat we're on the same team.
Correct.
And then it became more bading and fun.
Correct. Which is gano'n naman talaga dapat, di ba?
Correct.
Kailangan ng mga bakla, nagbubuklod-buklod.
Correct.
Wala na ngang uniteam. Kami na lang ang mag-unite.
Kami na lang ang mag-unite. Diba?
Diba?
Oo.
Wait lang. If you're going to create a political party,
Oh my God.
since 2028 is fast approaching, take note, it's 2026 next year, so 2 years na lang, elections na.
Yes.
Anong political party ang gusto mo?
Ang pangalan siguro ng political party ko ay Poppers Pilipinas.
Ang ganda!
I mean, Poppers Pilipinas, first of all, it encourages a sense of celebration,
Correct.
festivity, and I know right now we are kind of we have referred to Poppers Manila a number of times, but I think it is time to scale this thing and really take over the country through the power of Poppers.
The power of Poppers that is telling you to be democratic but also euphoria.
Euphoria. And also, it asks you to open up.
It asks you to be open. It asks you to be parang ano lang, lay down.
Yeah, lay down, loosen up.
Loosen up.
Sabi nga
Yeah.
ni Nicole Scherzinger, 'di ba, sa Pussycat Dolls. Loosen up my buttons, babe.
Loosen up my buttons, babe. Pussycat Dolls.
Oh my God.
Ang ganda. Gusto mong silang gumawa ng campaign jingle for
Yes,
Poppers?
correct. Nicole Scherzinger for Poppers Pilipinas. 'Di ba? Sabihin niya,
anong maganda? Feeling ko yung
Ano
wait
opening-
a minute.
opening statement niya to the camera? Kung ikaw si Nicole,
Okay.
you are representing Poppers Pilipinas and you are encouraging people across all genders, socioeconomic backgrounds. How do you encourage them?
If I am going to be the campaign manager of Poppers Pilipinas, mga kapwa Pilipino, it's time to loosen up. It's time to fight. Ganda.
Kaloka.
Diba? Parang loosen up kasi it means you're being open.
Yes.
Mas relax ka.
Mas relax ka. And I think pag mas relax ka, mas ma-accommodate mo yung laki
Correct.
at lakas ng problemang ibibigay sa'yo ng
Correct.
tao.
Na kahit anong ibigay sa yung problema
Correct.
ng gobyerno, kayang solusyonan ng Poppers Pilipinas.
Oh my God.
Ganda.
Takbo kaya tayo?
Takbo tayo. Feeling
Takbo
namin.
tayo.
Tingin mo, no?
Poppers Pilipinas.
Mr. Baus Rufo, President from Poppers Pilipinas.
Diba? McCoy Dubs, Sergeant at Arms.
Bakit Sergeant at Arms ang gusto mong ibigay na position
Alam
sa
mo,
akin?
yung Sergeant at Arms na yan, can we just talk about that damn position?
Mm-hmm.
Alam mo, nung bata pa lang ako, it was always so intriguing. Sergeant at Arms. But I think more than that, bata pa lang ako, siguro parang there is a certain electricity and also brute force behind the term Sergeant at Arms na parang, oh my God, this sergeant is gonna rescue me.
Totoo. Kasi remember no elementary tayo, di ba? Meron tayong botohan sa loob ng classroom. And do you know, the president, vice president, treasurer, PRO, it's given already kung ano yung job nila.
First of all, PRO is very much a budding position.
It's
Public Relations Officer.
Syempre.
Pangbakla yun, girl.
Pambading na yan, bigyan nyo na yan sa mga Bex.
Sa mga PRO.
Naging class president ka ba?
I think naging treasurer ata ko or PRO.
Really? Taga-ingat yaman ng isang boss?
I think I've always wanted to be president, but I never had the certainty that I had the faculties to actually live up to the task.
Correct. Ako, I was never a president of a class, class batch. Pero naging vice president ako.
Oh,
Yes.
nanapa ka din ba?
Yes. Kinutusan ko. Pinektusan ko, boss.
Okay, correct.
Oo. Pero take note, hindi ako kalbo noon. Hindi kasi pwede yung kalbo sa Catholic school.
Bakit?
Nung time ko,
Is that like a sign of the devil or something?
I think it's the sign that there will be a global warming. Charot.
Oh my God, grabe.
Speaking of Poppers Pilipinas.
And global warming.
And since this is a democratic country, at gusto namin ni Baus na maging officer din kami somehow.
Correct.
And part of being a democratic country is, of course, to answer the questions
Of the people. Yes, I know we are calling this a Q&A episode.
Correct.
Kami po ay last minute nang hingi ng tanong. Again, sabi sa inyo guys, wala kami talagang usually topics eh. Sabi ko kanina, gusto mo mag Q&A episode? And then 3 hours ago, nagpost ako sa Instagram. And then, boogs.
Nagulat nga ako, yung daming sumagot
Ang
agad.
daming sumagot, nakakaloka sila. Teka lang let me pull it up.
Oo. Alam nyo, keep on sending your questions kapag nag-post kami sa IG stories. Okay ng link.
Ang unang tanong ay nagmula kay Nada_Abby. Napapanahon ng question na to. Ang kanyang tanong ay, required ba na pogi ang mga doktor sa St. Luke's?
Ay! Nako, can I answer that question?
Yes, I mean, who else will answer it?
Para sa akin, hindi naman siya naging mandatory.
But for some reason,
sadyang siguro yung mga doktor sa St. Luke's ay graduate ng ASMPH. And pag galing ka ng ASMPH, wala lang, based from experience, mga pogi sila.
kinikilig ka, girl.
Oo.
Bakit may twinkle sa mata mo habang
Parang
sinagot mo yun?
Para kasing gusto ko laging magpa-prostate exam.
Na by the way, isa sa plataforma ng Poppers Pilipinas, libreng prostate exam
Yes.
para sa lahat. Kahit wala kayong prostate,
Yes.
hahanapan nila kayo ng prostate.
Correct po. Kahit po kayo ay babae, hahanapan po namin kayo ng prostate. Pero importante na nagpapa-prostate exam kayo.
Yes, definitely.
Oo.
I think I need to start like going for a prostate exam because like
Really?
I am old. I am 34.
Really? Me
And-
too. I'm 32. And I think every year dapat.
Correct. After this, samahan mo ako.
Yeah, okay.
Sige, St. Luke's.
Pero I wanna hear your thoughts. Required ba na gwapo pag St. Luke's?
I know may reputation yung St. Luke's na merong mga pogi na doktor. I don't think requirement siya. But I think it does help eh. 'Di ba? Like you are in a lot of discomfort, a lot of uncertainty. You don't know if meron ka na ba mga sakit-sakit, mga bukol-bukol. Pero kasi pag pogi yung mag-deliver sa'yo ng news, mapapaano ka, 'di ba? Talaga sir, may bukol ako dyan.
Alam mo, iba yung feeling talaga kapag maganda or gwapo yung doktor tapos magbibigay siya sa'yo ng masamang balita.
Correct.
'Di ba? Tapos kunwari ang ganda or gwapo ng doktor mo and then sasabihin niya sa'yo, "Ma'am, sir, hanggang 3 months na lang po yung life nyo.
Diba? Mapapasagot ka ng, oh my God, magjowaan na tayo kung ganun.
Parang, okay lang.
Diba?
Take me.
Take me. Diba?
Take me.
Ang ganda nun. Siguro parang option natin for tagline yung Take Me ng Poppers Pilipinas. No? Poppers Pilipinas, Take Me.
Number 6 sa balota. Ganon. Pero alam mo, for me I agree with Baus. It's not required.
Yeah.
It's just that siguro dumadami lang din talaga ang pogi or magaganda na mga doktora sa St. Luke's. And also, St. Luke's Medical City, parang ang daming pogi.
Before that, baka kaya sila pogi, St. Luke's.
Oh my God, tama.
Oh my God, yun
Shit,
pala
totoo.
yun!
Ang ganda. Tama ka doon. St. Luke's.
Nakapatid nung lashes and brow place na Pretty Looks.
Yeah, and syempre, sister company din ng Lay Bear.
Correct. Grabe. So, I think the name asks for some superficialism.
Correct. It asks for multidimensional
Features of the face.
That's true.
Okay.
Diba? May certain angle, may certain diaspora of the face na talagang tinitignan
Correct.
ng HR.
Mabalik tayo sa St. Luke's and Medical City. Ako ay batang Medical City kasi ako ay lumaki sa Taytay. So of course, yung Ortigas ang kind of the closest
Correct.
premium hospital. I guess ang tanong ko lang sa Medical City is bakit ang hirap po hanapin ng mga bagay-bagay? Ng mga
talaga?
kwarto. Meron silang ilang towers, tas merong bridgeway, tapos the parking is parang irregular yung entrances. So parang city nga siguro talaga siya.
Siguro the medical city, siguro nung inimbento yan nung engineer or doctor, siguro sabi nga, I am going to create a city but focus on medicals. Parang this city focuses on OB-gynecology. This one focuses on internal medicine.
And you also bring up a great point. OB-gyne.
Oh my gosh.
Because apparently, ang pronunciation pala nun dapat OBGYN.
Totoo ba?
Diba? OBGYN siya, pero ang street term is OB-gyne.
Alam mo kung sino man bakla ang nag-invento ng OB-gyne.
I'm sure may PRO sila nun.
Correct.
Kaya naging let us rebrand OBGYN to OB-gyne. It is like a drag queen's name. Please welcome to the stage, OB-gyne.
Ay, tama. Ang gandang
Diba?
pangalan niya ng drag queen.
Si OB-gyne.
Tapos anong theme ng drag niya? Anong motive?
It's giving vulva realness.
It's giving clitoria.
It's giving fallopian fierceness.
It's giving labia minora realness.
It's giving ovarian essence.
Ovarian essence that exudes egg cells and also cervical procedures.
I mean, let's just give it up for Miss OB-gyne.
Miss OB-gyne, I love you so much. Whoever you are,
Wherever you are
a superstar.
Oh my God. Alam mo, parang dapat ata sa mga campaign rallies natin for Poppers Pilipinas, ang entertainer natin na drag queen ay si Miss OB-gyne.
Si Miss OB-gyne, tapos ang kakantahin niya, It's Not Right, But it's okay. Thunder Paws Remix.
Oh my God. Thunder, ang bakla.
Correct.
Grabe, no? Isipin mo, meron na tayong plataforma on prostate. Tapos ang performer pa natin, si OB-gyne, it's giving reproductive revolution.
Tama. Reproductive revolution that entices. Tantalizes reproduction.
Oh my God. You know, at this point, I feel like we are changing the world.
I agree with you, Baus. It's like, we are coining new terms for medicalization.
And hospitalization.
Correct. And alam mo, kung sino man ang nag-imbento ng PAMET. Remember PAMET?
PAMET!
Oh my God.
Palakpakan ang ating Safeguard and PNG family for PAMET.
Yes, hindi pa kami bayad dito ng PNG at Safeguard. But you might wanna
join Poppers Pilipinas.
Poppers Pilipinas. Wait, since you've mentioned Safeguard, I believe that soap is very essential sa mga ospital.
Correct.
Since we are talking about St. Luke's.
Correct.
The pure white Safeguard distinct smell siya, no?
Correct. Distinct smell na tamang-tapang, tamang linis na it might, I think, safeguard, anong brand name? Sorry, Pure White?
Pure white yung variant.
That I think sobrang pasabog ng amoy ng Safeguard Pure White. Ito dapat ang scent natin sa ating Poppers Pilipinas merch.
I love it. Pure white scent.
Diba?
Tsaka di ba pag pumasok ka ng CR, kunwari naki-CR ka sa bahay ng kaklase mo nung high school,
Tapos ganun yung
oo,
amoy.
yung amoy, alam mong may Jumervi. Diba? Alam mo may Umerbox.
May Umernaline.
May oh my God. Erna.
Erna.
How did it start, Bausi? The word Erna.
Diba? Hindi ko rin I feel like it might be inspired by an onomatopoeia. Pag umiire ka kasi, and feeling ko, it was just transformed into a word called Erna.
There was a history about the term Erna, since you've mentioned
Correct.
that. So, once upon a time in 1872,
Correct.
there was a girl named Erlinda Natividad.
Correct.
So, she was the first nurse in the Philippines.
Yes. And then, ang dumi-dumi.
Ang dumi-dumi.
Noon. So sabi niya, I need to find a way to come up with something hygienic, antiseptic,
Yes.
and iconic to really clean the environment which is in front of me.
That's right.
After nun, may nakilala siya.
May nakilala siya.
Oo.
May nakilala siyang doktor.
Correct.
Who happens also to be a priest.
Correct.
Kasi uso naman yung time ng Spanish times, right?
Correct. Yes, para makatipid sa consultation
Para
fees.
makatipid sa consultation fees.
Oo.
Doon nagbuo ang Erna.
Oh, correct.
Kasi sabi mo, na.
Na.
So, Erlen
Erna.
Natividad, wherever you are, whoever you are,
mabuhay ka.
mabuhay
But
ka.
likely patay ka na. Kasi matagal na yun. But in this podcast, time does not exist.
Correct.
Living, non-living, they are all here.
They are all here. Their presence is omnipresent.
Correct. Again, we told the audience earlier that this was going to be a Q&A episode. We have
yeah.
only gone...
The first question.
First question pa lang po yun. Again, this is our podcast.
So to answer yung looks, yes. Because
Oo.
it's Saint looks.
Saint looks. So, ayun
next
po.
question.
Ang ating sunod na tanong ay, anong klaseng tinapay ang dapat ibato kapag binato ka ng bato? Of course, this is coming from the age-old proverb na kapag binato ka ng bato, batuhin mo ng tinapay. So ano ang ideal bread of choice for rest back and revenge?
For me, it's always pandikoko.
Hindi ko ako.
Kasi pandikoko, it's such a universal bread eh.
Correct.
'Di ba? Gusto mo bang batuhin ka ng putok? Ayaw mo ng ganon.
Correct.
'Di ba? Kasi masakit 'yon.
Gusto mo bang batuhin mo siya ng monay? It might not do the damage that you want to inflict on your opponent.
Correct. And panderegla, gusto mo bang batuhin ka ng panderegla?
Gusto mo bang magalit sa'yo si Obi Gaini kapag pinambato mo
Diba?
lang yung creation niyang panderegla?
Oo.
So, pandikoko talaga, no?
Pandikoko talaga, my dear. Because pandikoko is such a universal bread that, tantalizes the taste of a Filipino
Yes.
carb consumer.
Yes. And then, of course, it honors really the iconic fruit, which is the coconut kasi may nyog sa loob.
Correct.
'Diba? So pag binato mo siya sa sobrang lakas nun, 1-2 punch yun eh. Tinamaan na siya nung tinapay, tapos pag nawarak pa yun, merong pangkalat sa mukha niya.
Merong kalat sa mukha. Ay, ang ganda ng mga kalat sa mukha.
Diba?
Gusto natin yan.
Gusto yan ng mga kalat sa mukha.
And coconut milk.
Coconut milk.
That's a good ingredient when you make
Yes.
a pandikoko.
Yeah, and milking something is always a great idea.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's why shout out to all the... You know what, Baus? I just want to say that the Philippines is such a country that is rich in dairy.
Dairy.
Mayaman tayo sa gatas.
Mayaman tayo sa gatas. Mahilig tayo manggatas.
Correct. Tulad ng ginagawa natin at ginagawa ng mga altars.
Correct. Okay, we went there. Pupunta tayo sa mga altars. Alam mo, ang mga altars, marami nagtatanong, ano nga ba ang altar? Ang altar, actually, people might think we are gonna go a certain way. Pero ang altar, actually, yan ang altar na nasa kwarto mo sa kung sino mang sinasamba mo. Kung Cat's Eye fan ka,
Correct.
meron kang Cat's Eye altar. 'Di ba? Kung fan ka ni Beanie, meron
Oo.
kang Beanie altar.
Beanie altar.
Oo,
Correct.
Correct.
But also, the other world of altar,
Aha.
which is located in Andromeda Galaxy.
Oh,
Yeah. Ito naman yung mga altar na talagang pinapanood nyo rin.
correct.
Yeah.
Oo.
But since we've mentioned that pandekoko and pag meron kang coconut milk, we've mentioned earlier that the country is actually rich in dairy producers.
Correct.
We have Bicol Milker.
We have Los Baños Milker.
Correct.
'Di ba? We have
Los Baños Milker na friend in Laguna Tripper.
correct, 'di ba? Again, it is a neighborhood community,
Neighborhood
farm
community yan.
to table to telegram.
Correct.
Yeah.
Love it.
Love it.
We are really bridging the gap of analog world to digital world.
Digital world, and that is really what it is all about, 'di ba? It is not to choose one thing but to combine both things.
Yes. So that is the answer to the question kung babatuhin kung ano ang itinapay na ibabato.
At ang ibabato mo ay pan de coco.
Minsan napapaisip ako hindi kaya may ambag dyan si Coco Martin.
Correct. Teka.
Family is love.
Ang ating sunod na tanong, ano ang pinakabaklang ulam? Kami ang pinakabaklang ulam.
Kami ang pinakabaklang ulam dahil sa amin matitikman mo ang papaitan at bopis. Hindi, ikaw, for you, what is the pinakabaklang ulam?
For me, ang pinakabaklang ulam ay pastel de lengua.
It's giving rimmer. I mean, sorry. It's giving, I mean, the muscle.
The muscle.
Right, the tongue.
Yeah, the tongue.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sugar on my tongue.
Diba?
Oh, diba?
Like, pastel de lengua, like, gusto talaga niyang merong Spanish influence.
Uh-huh.
But also to make it really the tongue as the bida of the thing. Diba? Every day you are reminded na, oh my God, and the tongue is the most powerful muscle in the human body, right?
That is the most powerful muscle in the body because tongue can raise a lot of things.
Yes.
It can raise a body.
Yes.
It can raise the body temperature.
And it can raise your prostate.
Yeah. Tongue is very powerful.
Yeah.
Mouth is very powerful.
Yes. How about you? Ano for you ang pinakabaklang ulam?
I would give it to igado.
Igado.
Igado is yung ulam na hindi mo maintindihan kung ito ba ay nadala lang dahil sa pork and beans.
Correct.
'Di ba?
Diba?
And tomato sauce, tomato paste.
Aha.
Pero at the same time, parang ang hirap din yung lutuin. Parang ang hirap hanapin ng ingredients.
So, and baklang-bakla yun, yung papahirapan mo yung sarili mo.
Papahirapan mo yung sarili mo maghanap ng ingredients. Parang, ang igado parang bakla yan.
Correct.
'Di ba? Alam niyo kung bakit?
Bakit?
Mahirap hanapin. Pero madaling lutuin.
Yes. Yun ang pinakapasabog sa mga igado.
Igado.
Correct. Pero ano ang mga runners-up natin sa mga baklang ulam?
I love that question. Siguro for me, chicken curry.
Chicken curry. I think baklang chicken curry. That is because yellow.
It's yellow but also curry.
Yeah.
Curry ng mga badingang chicken curry.
'Di ba? I think isa pang baklang ulam na inuulam rin naman to, nilagang itlog.
Indeed, yes.
Yes.
For bodybuilders.
Yeah, 'di ba nilagang itlog? Totoong bakla talagang, baklang-bakla.
Oo. Talagang pagka umuwi ka ng bahay tapos tinanong ka ng nanay mo, "Nak, anong gusto mong ulam?" Mapakilaga yung itlog.
'Di ba? Dapat bakla mo siya sabihin.
Oo.
Ma, itlog.
Itlog. Do you remember the commercial sa Channel 4 ni Regine Tolentino about itlog?
Hindi, pero go, ikwento mo sa akin.
Meron siyang commercial noon in the early 2000s.
Aha.
Si Miss Regine Tolentino, the dancer.
Aha.
Na para bang ano siya, I think it's a partnership with
DOH?
something like that.
Okay.
And then, meron siyang suggestion doon na kumain ng itlog every day dahil it's rich in protein.
Aha.
Tapos meron siyang line doon.
What is the line?
Itlog! Sarap kasi eh.
Oh my God. I love it. So iconic.
It's so iconic. Parang
And,
Poppers Philippines.
Yeah. Feeling ko, isama na rin natin si Miss Regine Tolentino sa ating campaign rally for
Correct.
Poppers Pilipinas. Again, libreng prostate exam.
Okay.
Meron tayong OB-GYN na drag performance.
Correct.
And then may libreng itlog.
May libreng itlog.
Correct.
Dahil gusto namin matibay ang mga muscles ninyo.
Correct. Grabe. Nakakatuwa.
So, igado, chicken curry,
Itlog.
and also itlog and pastel de lengua.
Yes. I also want to talk about Regine Tolentino.
At some point, merong 'di ba? Merong confusion kung sino ba si Regine Tolentino.
Oo.
Kung siya ba ay pang-apat na member ng Doremi.
Correct. Or siya ba ang nawawalang member ng Pussycat Dolls?
Correct.
'Di ba?
Or kung siya ba ay naging kaaway ng sex bomb dancers.
Correct. Pero for me, napaka-iconic niya nung late 90s, early 2000s. I think wala pang archetype nun of just a soloist, dancer, celebrity personality.
Correct.
She had like $1 million smile, infectious charisma, and when she moved, it was so sexy, sultry, tasteful. Mama.
That's
Yes.
true. That's true, my love. And I feel like Miss Regine Tolentino really invented all the walk or moves sa Miss Universe.
Correct.
The tsunami walk.
Diba? The lava walk.
Oo. Meron bang volcano walk?
Parang meron atang volcano walk.
Oo.
no?
Meron na bang term na ganon?
Oo. But
Parang,
feeling ko ang iimbentohin niya next ay ang Poppers Walk.
I love that Poppers walk. Yung parang medyo hilo-hilo ka.
Hilo-hilo ka.
Parang gusto mong makita kung ano yung hinahanap mo.
Oo, hilo-hilo ka tapos yung labi mo medyo nawala ng kulay.
Kasi
Yun.
napasobra ka
Sa
itlog.
ikot.
Ikot at itlog.
Correct. Oo.
I love it. Ikot at itlog.
Yes. I think makaka-receive na naman ako ng tanong from my mom about ano
Ang
ang Poppers Pilipinas.
Poppers Pilipinas.
And then to answer her, I will get on a video call with you because you have to explain it to her, not me.
Is your mom a scientist?
She is an environmental economist.
All right. It's
Yeah.
gonna be related to chemistry.
Chemistry.
Yes.
Chemistry.
Chemistry.
Yes.
Oh, you've mentioned Poppers Pilipinas.
Yes.
Now let's talk about noontime variety shows.
Oh my God.
Do you remember Party Pilipinas?
Yes, I remember. Party Pilipinas was very much like post-SOP.
Correct.
Diba na parang, it was a transition show, let's just admit it.
Yes.
Diba? Parang GMA, I think, during that time, wanted to maybe cater to a younger audience, hence the title, Party Pilipinas. And I think they had like a pretty solid success.
Yeah, a pretty solid success. Pero para sa akin, talagang nagkaroon ka na ng SOP, nagkaroon ka na ng Party Pilipinas. But also, yung ASAP, nagkaroon din ng mga iba't ibang names.
Correct.
Like ASAP Mania.
Diba? ASAP, madaming names ang ASAP. But I mean, I'm gonna have to say this, I was always just team ASAP.
Talaga?
Yeah, parang for me, mas nag-resonate sa akin yung magko-cover agad sila ng songs.
Oo.
Parang naririnig mo pa lang sa radyo, kinakanta na ni Jasha.
Correct.
Diba?
But can we agree na kahit nag-guesting ka sa ASAP at kinuha ka sa ASAP Sessionistas pero hindi ka pa rin nakakapag-concert
Correct.
sa market, wala ka pa ring star factor.
Wala eh.
You are still a starlet.
Correct. Again, we always go back to the thesis of the show, which is about making it through market.
Correct.
Diba?
And you know what? I feel like, oh my God, do you remember the performance of Regine Velasquez?
And
98 Degrees.
oh my God.
Sa, SOP to, di ba?
Correct.
Oh, SOP
SB.
days pa to.
When we posted that video about Regine and Mandy, people were saying, yeah, that's good, but you need to see Regine with 98 degrees. I think the right term was nang lamon. I think after that moment, the term nang lamon, nanlampaso, naimbento.
Talagang ginawa ni Regine dito yung prostate exam.
Correct. Sa
Talagang-
4 na lalaki.
Sa 4 na lalaki, talagang naloka. Naloka po talaga ang 98
Correct.
degrees sa
Ginamit
kanya.
ni Regine ang nota niya, 'di ba, para talagang hukayin ang musical prostates.
Totoo.
Ng
It's the hardest thing I ever do like. Ang taas nun, be. Grabe siya.
Sabi sa kanya, kaya bang octave higher? Sabi niya, okay, yun lang ba?
is the hardest ano.
And again, that song, The Hardest Thing, is I think very gay-friendly.
It's very gay-friendly. Diba? Meron ka bang crush sa 98 Degrees?
That's a good question.
Diba?
Sino yung kapatid ni Nick Lachey? May kapatid siya doon, diba?
Meron ba siyang kapatid
May
doon?
kapatid siya doon. Oo, si Other Lachey.
The Other Lachey. Kasi
Correct.
ang crush ko si Nick Lachey.
Aha.
Oo. Such a daddy.
Yeah. Yung kapatid niya, cutie-cutie. Pero ang vocals naman doon lagi naman si Nick, diba?
Oo, si Nick naman kasi yung pinaka-main talaga.
Correct.
Alright. Party Pilipinas, SOP, ASAP Mania. How about we also talk about Magandang Tanghali
I was
Bayan?
hoping you would say that because to me, Pera o Bayong? To me, Pera o Bayong was I think like a very big awakening for me in terms of me loving pop culture.
Correct.
First of all, like Ami Perez and Roderick Paulate hosting the living shit out of that game show.
Correct.
It was a cultural moment.
It was a cultural moment. And you know what? The question sa Magandang Tanghali Bayan, Pera o Bayong, pop culture but also may history.
At may scientific. Ang hilig nila sa mga scientific na mga gulay.
Correct. Ano ang scientific name ng pusa? Sa letrang A, Feliscatus? Feliscatus! Alam niyo, we just wanna say with you, to all of you listeners here, na ang Wawawi, lalo na yung si Luningning at Milagring. Ano ang pangalan ng dance club nila? Basta mga ganyan Wawawi Girls.
Okay.
Pag si Willie Revilla nagtanong, saan matatagpuan ang Mayon Volcano?
Diba?
Letra A, Naga. Sasabihin ng mga Luningning girls, Naga! Dung 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 dun dun.
But also, ang mga tanong sa Wawawi, parang daig pa ang mga tanong sa mga entrance exam. Nakakalito. I remember seeing this clip. May tanong si Willie Revilla. May ano ang kulay ng yellow submarine? Tapos may sumagot, dark blue.
Dark blue!
Ding, 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 ding.
Dun dun dun.
I mean,
Merong clip yan sa YouTube.
hanapin nyo na
ninyo.
lang, guys.
Naloka. Tsaka alam mo, hindi kumpleto ang Wawawi pag hindi nagagalit si Willie.
Correct, kailangan magalit.
Di ba parang every episode parang, ano ba yan? Gaganyan siya, di ba?
Oo.
Bigyan pa yan ng pera! Sabi ko, bigyan yung pera, bigyan yung live aid!
10,000! Diba?
Tapos yung sound. Sana malaki yung sweldo, no? Nagsa-sound effects guy.
Oo, kasi grabe yung timing na kailangan for that.
Oo, pag meron pa. I can't remember the merong clip, hindi sumakto yung SFX dun sa paglapag ng 10,000. Nagalit si Willie.
Na-awardan siya dun, dear.
Oo, tagang sabi ni Willie, ano ba yan?
Bakit ganon?
Oo.
Hindi ko na alam kung sa'yo yung kinagaya ko.
Oo.
Pero pag ganito na.
Hindi daw niya ginagawa ng marangal yung trabaho niya.
Grabe naman po.
Grabe naman po.
Grabe naman. And you know, as improvisers, because I think improv yung ginagawa nun,
Oo.
it is really hard to follow the performer because hindi mo alam kung nasan yung instincts niya.
Correct.
Diba? So,
Willie, wherever you are, yun lang masasabi ko. Wala na ako ibang sasabihin.
wherever you are lang. Wherever you are.
Wherever you are, bigyan ng 10,000.
10,000!
Dun!
Diba? Ayun. Dapat gano'n yung timing.
And then nagkaroon din ng Masayang Tanghali Bayan.
Correct. Diba?
Which
From
is-
maganda naging masaya because ano yan Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Diba?
Correct.
After mo maging maganda, masaya ka na because it is all about the looks.
Tama.
Oh.
And therefore, saan ka magpapacheck up?
Saint Luke's. The way we can tie everything into a loop with I think we've only answered 3 questions pa lang.
Do you have a fourth
I
question?
have a 4th question,
Because
Mama.
the fourth question was inspired by the fourth impact.
Correct.
Na ang members ay si Danaya, Pirena, Alena, and
Matet.
Matet.
Yeah, Matet.
Oh my God, Matet.
Matet. Can we talk about that name? Matet. Mamaya na yung tanong. Mag-Matet muna tayo, girl.
Alam mo, sa bakla, sa
bakla.
Becky, merong term ang Matet.
Ano? Educate the people.
If I remember it correctly, ang term na Matet is kinuha.
Ay.
Or parang
Kinupet.
kinupet. Or not for anything ha, don't get me wrong, ninakaw.
Ninakaw.
So, I remember, may gay uncle ako, nag-uusap-usap sila. Tapos, na-mention yung word na matet.
Aha.
Matet yan.
Ay.
So, ibig sabihin, matinggera. So, ibig sabihin, magnanakaw.
Meron palang ganong
May ganong
etymology.
term ha, don't
Correct.
get me wrong.
Pero but I think when you hear the word matet, it is giving alpha dom top.
Alpha Dom top na gumagamit ng steroids.
Correct. Si matet.
Matet.
Nakapag feeling ko, pag meron kang tita na ang pangalan matet, ay naku,
Ay,
yung
pucha, matakot ka.
Diba? Yung tita, lagot ko sa tita
Oo.
matet mo. Yung tita matet mo, kinakatakutan ng lahat. Bakit? Kasi siya lang ang may kapal ng mukhang magbigay ng pera sa lahat ng inaanak niya. Kaya
Correct.
takot sa kanya lahat. Masungit siya, masama ang bunganga niya, pero tiklop kayong lahat kasi pagdating ng Pasko, nananampal siya ng pera.
Nananampal siya ng pera at ang kotse niya, Pajero.
Diba?
Pajero na puti.
Si tita matet.
Tita Matet. Alam mo yung mga Tita Matet na yan, feeling ko ang origin yan Pampanga.
Correct.
Yan yung mga taga Pampanga na mayayaman.
Correct.
Tapos parang may mga lupain sakahan. Tita Matet.
Si Tita Matet. Ay naku, magte-text na parang, si Tita Matet padating na nasa NLEX na.
Oh my God, maghanda na kayo.
Maghanda na kayo.
na
Nandiyan si Tita Matet.
Ilabas nyo na ang igado.
Oh, 'di ba?
Dahil yan ang paborito niyang ulam.
Tapos papasok si Tita Matet, oh.
Oo.
Sasabihin niya, bakit hindi amoy safeguard ang bahay na to? Obviously, medyo kaboses siya si Roderick Paulate.
Oo.
Pero ayun,
Pwede ring Ina Evans.
Pwede din.
Gusto mo?
Pwede din.
Nasa na pure white! Pure white!
Tapos may papasta, tapos dadating siya, mananapal siya ng pera, sabihin niya, 10,000!
Oo. Bakit hindi mo ginagawa ng maayos ang trabaho mo?
Diba?
Ganon.
Si Tita Matet. Pero pag dumating yung mga pamangkin niya, babait siya bigla.
Oo.
Oy, how are you? How's school? You're so big na. Oh, ito, 5,000.
Oh my God, 5,000. Sana may ganun tita talaga, no?
Diba? Si Tita
si Tita
Matet.
Matet lang.
Alam mo, if we turn Tita Matet as a movie, who will we cast as Tita Matet?
I think the Tita Matet the movie is the spin-off of Matilda the movie.
Correct, definitely.
Yes, definitely.
Yes. May power si Tita Matet, obviously. Na telekinesis din siya, parang si Matilda. Pero sino ang gaganap na Tita Matet?
Odette Can. Odette Can. Miss Odette Can. I have 3 in my list na
Yes.
pwedeng gumanap na Tita Matet.
Oh, sige.
Matet de Leon.
Of course, Queen of Perfumes and live streaming, live selling. Yeah.
Yes. Talagang in fairness kay Miss Matet. Odette Can.
Aha.
And Jean Garcia.
Jean Garcia. Ako siguro, ang top 3 choices ko for Tita Matet will have to be Gretchen Barreto,
Wow. Talpa ka na.
Marjorie Barreto,
Mhm.
and again, wild card choice, I would put there Luis Manzano.
Luis Manzano as Matet.
'Di ba? Parang cross-dressing, nutty professor type na magpe-play siya ng parang gender bent character.
Gender bent character.
Laki-laking mama, tapos
Oo.
may wigaloo,
Oo.
'di ba?
Tapos tatanungin ka niya, is it a deal or no
'Di
deal?
ba?
Oh my God, I really love this episode because we tapped a lot of things.
We also topped a lot of things.
Number 1, poppers.
Yeah, number 2, itlog.
Number 3, igado.
And of course, number 4, Pajero.
Pajero.
You are somebody from the automotive space.
Yeah.
Yung Pajero has a certain image, I think, for people who grew up in our generation. Pero ngayon,
Yeah, for
ano
the
na ang
90s.
image ng Pajero ngayong 2025?
Well, the image of Pajero, ang may-ari pa rin yan, syempre, yung mga first owners, but
Okay.
also collectors na yan.
Oh.
Yung mga nangongolekta na.
Okay.
Oo. So they wanna keep the SUV kasi wala na phase out na. So they wanna keep it forever. High respect to the Pajero owners.
Diba?
Kasi noong time natin na may-ari yan politicians.
Oo,
diba?
correct. So parang meron siyang ganong nostalgia.
Yeah. Last question before we end our episode. For our last question.
Yeah, a friend of the pod,
Alright.
and a highly valued client, Jin Ong,
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Hello.
asks, kung naging scientist kayo, ano ang mga field of study ninyo at ano ang topic of research nyo?
That's a very scientific question.
Correct. Siguro ang una siguro if I were a chemist, I would like to know kung ano ang chemical reaction ng poppers kapag ito ay pinadapo mo sa sustainable plastic. Because lahat ng bakla plastic eh. So gusto kong malaman yung chemical interaction na yun.
At ang mga bakla na plastic, talagang kahit saan mo ilagay, tumatagal.
Isusustain nila yan.
Sustainable ang mga bading.
Correct.
I agree with you.
Yeah, so kung chemist ako, yun. Pero ikaw, a field and ano ang gusto mong alamin?
I want to create another element.
Oh, wow.
Na wala sa periodic table of elements. Correct. Kasi I feel like meron pang space. Yes. And I want it to be metal.
Metal?
Yeah. Something that could also... Vibranium kasi is fiction, right?
Correct.
Pero gusto ko something na sing durable ng vibranium.
Oh my God.
Na pag nilagay mo doon sa prostate, talagang masya-shaken up ang iyong soul.
Diba? Mapapasabi ka ng Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. Which
Diba?
makes me think, bakit Wakwak ang pangalan ng Wakwak Mandaluyong?
Diba? I mean, may vibranium ba sa Wakwak?
May vibranium ba sa Wakwak? Is Wakwak a former president of the Aswang Club of the Philippines?
Diba? Wakwak. Diba? Saka, may ang pagka-spell sa kanya, W-A-C-K, it is giving English spelling. Wakwak.
Wakwak.
Diba? Maybe it is wakwak and not wakwak.
Pero, pag sinabi mong wakwak, parang legit.
Diba?
Taga-wakwak ka.
Diba? It's giving Tita Matet.
It's giving Tita Matet. Doon siya nakatira.
Correct. But if you say it as wakwak, it's giving Donald Duck.
It's giving Donald Duck
Yeah.
and Gretchen Barreto.
Correct.
Charot.
Diba? Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's it for our
our Q&A episode.
our Q&A episode.
Siguro, maraming salamat sa mga tanong, pero gawin natin itong synthesis. Before we did this episode, you were an older version of yourself. And now, after this, how has it transformed you? Anong mga napulot mo, na-discover mo about you, the people, the world?
Ako ang na-realize ko talaga, change is inevitable. That gays could run the world.
Yes.
With the power and also help from the allies.
The allies. Totoo yan. So, mga allies dyan, kailangan namin kayo. Kailangan namin ang suporta nyo. And of course, ang pera nyo.
Ang pera nyo.
Diba?
Nagaling kay Tita Matet.
And that is it for Dog Show Divas. This episode, maraming salamat. Don't forget to rate and review us wherever you find us. Follow us, subscribe, and ingat kayo.
Ingat kayo.
And ingat sila sa'yo.
Thank you for listening.
Goodbye.
Magpa-poppers lang kami.
Volta!
Darna! Oh my God, Darna.
Oh my God. Hindi pa kami tapos.
Okay,
Volta and Darna.
Can we talk about Volta and Darna in 2 minutes?
Sige, Volta and Darna. First of all, who do we need to talk to produce this cinematic showdown? Sino magpuproduce ito? Regal ba? Viva? Cornerstone? Sino magpuproduce nito?
Seiko Films.
Oh my God.
Seiko Films ang dapat mag-produce ng Volta versus Darna Part 1.
Part 1. Yes. Kasi 3-parter to eh.
Oo,
diba?
3-parter to.
Kakabugin nito yung Dune ni Zendaya at ni Timothée Chalamet.
Kasi sa Part 1, pag-aawayan ni Darna at Volta kung sino ang mas pinakamalakas na superhero.
Correct.
Sa Part 2, pag-aawayan nila, pag-aagawan nila si Mojo Jojo.
Correct. At ang Part 3, marirealize nila na hindi pala sila dapat ang magkalaban. Dahil ang tunay na kalaban ay?
Ang tunay na kalaban nila, si Starla.
Okay.
That's it.
That's
That's
it.
all we can say.
Again.
We need a producer for that.
Tonet Hadaone.
Tonet, aside from Miss Tonet Hadaone, I think ang pwede dyan si
Binibining Joyce Bernal.
Binibining Joyce Bernal.
Sino pa ba? Ang mga male directors ngayon.
Male director, I feel si Ryan Cayabyab.
Correct. Ryan Cayabyab.
It's gonna be a musical.
It's gonna be a musical.
Volta and her family, pinagsamang lakas ng 110 at
220, andito si Darna, katapos mag-earna.
Nag-flash na gamit ang Pure White.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
That is the pitch. Netflix, let's do this.
HBO, go na yan.
Telegram. Go na yan.
Telegram.
Mm.
Ang maganda sa Telegram, talagang kahit 15 minutes,
Correct.
kayang tapusin.
Ang maganda sa Telegram, I will end it there. Thank you guys.
Thank you everyone.
Bye.
Ingat pa uwi, ingat sa pag-drive.
Okay.